Hello, everyone. Now let's look at the solutions for the practice problem for chapter 1. Question number 1. Generate 5 random numbers from 1 to 39 using the random number generator. So we have method 1 that we want to use the online one, right? The online number random number generator. Or we have the method 2 that we're going to use the R calculator. Let's first look at the online random number generator. So generate 5 numbers from 1 to 39. So if nothing is mentioned for 1 to 39, we just take it as inclusive. That means 1 and or 39. Those two numbers are possible as the random sample if we select from 1 to 39. So let's go to the online random number generator since we need 5 numbers. So let's go to the comprehensive version, 1 to 39, and we want 5 numbers. Allow duplication, yes. Sample with replacement. So sort no, we all want integers. So generate. And that's the result, 39, 19, 34, 2, and 14. So inclusive means it's possible to see this number 39 here. Okay, so method 2, we also can use R, the calculator, R. So what we need to do is we type sample, right? Open parentheses from what? 1 to 39, right? 39, and we want 5 numbers. Replacement equals true. That means it's possible to see 2 same numbers after we got this sample. Don't forget to close the parentheses, and then we tap enter. So that's the 5 numbers, 21, 22, 30, 21, 28. Because we sample with replacement, so I would happen to see 21 and 21. So 21, we have 2 21s in this 5 number sample. Okay, that's how we use this R calculator. And then we can look at question number 2. Give an example about a clustering sampling method. So for example, we want to send out a survey to students taking 3379. So let's say we have 25 sections. Then each section can be a cluster. So we have 3379, and then section 1, section 2, 3, 4, into the 25th section. And then we further do what? We further do, let's say we want a sample of size 100. So n around 100 students. That's the desired sample size for this survey. And then each section we have 35 students. So that's about 3 sections. So what we need to do, so we random sample from 1 to 25 with the sample size equals 3 now, right? Because we want 3 numbers from 1 to 25. So then we can use any method, right? sample from 1 to 25. And then we want 3 sections, right? 3 clusters now. And then replace should be false now, right? Because it's a simple random sampling, and then without replacement. So then let's see what we have. So 24, 18, 19. So then section 24, 18, and 19. So all students in those 3 sections are now the sample. So we don't do further sampling. So let's say we have 35 students here in section 24, and then 34 students in section 18. And let's say we have 34 students in section 19. So then the real sample size n is 34, 35 plus 34 plus 34. So that gives us 103. So we have this sample of size 103. That's question number 2. Let's look at question number 3. So the table below displays a selection of variables from a study data set. So we have age. The first column is just ID number, so we don't include that as a variable. Then we have age, gender, height, blood, LDL, feeling happy, number of children, smoke, yes or no, social class. Then based on this study data set, then we can answer question 1 through question 8. So 1, which of the above variables are classified as quantitative variable? Quantitative, numeric variable, right? Numerically valued variable. So we have age, right? So we have age, height, LDL, number of children, right? Because the data are all numerical values. Age, height, LDL, number of children, right? And then which of the above variables are classified as qualitative, non-numerical value variable? So then we have gender, blood, feeling happy, smoke, and social class. That's number 2. Number 3, which of the above variable are classified as continuous variable? And number 4, discrete variable, right? So 3 and 4, we have to look at the quantitative variable, right? So that's number 1. So we just need to look at from the quantitative variable, the numerical variable, what variable are classified as continuous or discrete. So for continuous, let's first look at age. So age here is all integer, right? So that's probably age in years. So age is discrete. And then height, we see decimal point here, right? So and for height, it's possible that we see numbers, all kinds of numbers between an interval, between a range. So height is continuous variable. And what about LDL? So although these are all integers, but LDL is a clear continuous variable. So we put LDL here. Because LDL is more like a measure, right? So it could be any number in between a range. And then the next one, number of children, so integer, right? And is a count. So it's discrete. So all four variables, this two continuous and this two discrete. And number 5 and 6, we have to look at from question number 2, right? So after we know some variable, they are qualitative, then further we'll look at whether they're nominal or ordinal. So nominal, we have no order, no natural order, right? And then for ordinal, we can see some natural order there. So what about gender? No order, so nominal. And blood, no order. Feeling happy? Let's look at that. Agree, strongly agree, disagree, indifferent. So there is an order there, right? So that's ordinal. And then the next one, smoke, yes or no? No order. And social class, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's an order. So that's ordinal. Okay, that's question 5 and 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be all. And number 7 and 8, interval level or ordinal level. So that's from what? Quantitative variable. So then again, we look at answers from question 1, quantitative variable. So what about age? Do we have a true zero? That's not ordinal, that's a typo, that's ratio. So for age, do we have a true zero? Yes, right? So age is ratio. And then what about the next one? Height. Do we have a true zero? Yes. 0 means nothing. And what about LDL? LDL is a measurement, right? So if we observe nothing, that's a true zero. So LDL, that's also ratio. And then what about the last one, number of children? So if the count is 0, that means true 0, right? And then we do have that ratio relation here. So 4 children is twice as much as 2, right? So it's doubled. So number of children is also a ratio. And then that's all for quantitative variable. So for interval level, nothing here. So what if we have some variable, for example, that is temperature? Then that'll be the interval level, because 0 is not a true 0. 0 degree Fahrenheit is still some temperature, it's not nothing. Okay, so that's all for this practice problem for chapter 1. Thanks for watching.